Hey y'all, it's April. I know it's been a couple days, or actually just yesterday, since yesterday morning. I've had a lot of unexpected occurrences happening in my life, and so it's gone a little bit crazy, and so I'm a little behind on a lot of my training and my reading and my obligations. But something real important came up, and I want to touch base on that. And I'm not going to give names, and I'm not going to shout out or point, or anybody that's close to the situation will know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about. But today I want to talk about suicide prevention, depression, anxiety. As I've told all of you, that I have struggled with this my entire life. About 20 years I have struggled with this, and I know several of my teammates on First Form also struggle on this and struggle with this, whether it's just anxiety, whether it's test anxiety, whether it's depression, whether it's stress related depression. This is such a big deal. Mental illness is not something to be ashamed of. And I know that people harp on that and like, oh, she's crazy, she's this, she's that, he's this, he's that. That is not the case. Just because you have a breakdown in a chemical imbalance or in some kind of struggle within yourself that maybe you've blocked out, maybe something happened to you and your only coping mechanism is to block it out and hide it, and the longer that you hide this, it just makes it more and more difficult to hide. But I want to touch base on this because this past week I have really come close to seeing face to face what somebody that is out there that means the world to me, that luckily we rallied together, and we were able to talk him into getting some help and realizing that his life is so much more important. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that suicide is not the answer, because to some of us struggling out there, that seems to be the only answer. But what I want everybody to realize is that it may be your answer. But please remember those of us that are left behind, that have to deal with that same misery that you're feeling right now, and it will eat at us. And I'm included in this. There was a time that I never thought that I would ever get out of a dark place. I never thought that I would be somebody that was standing behind this video screen or face to face with somebody and be telling them that I'm here and I've survived. And I don't know if I've showed a lot of you guys this, but last year I put a tattoo on my shoulder right here, and I'm not going to be able to see it for some reason, I doubt. Let me try to get it here. And if you can see it, it is a semicolon butterfly with a tiger lily. And I had that put on my body because in a part of my life, I felt that there was no way out. I did not think that anybody could save me. And a man did, and he wasn't my boyfriend, he wasn't my husband, he wasn't my family in the sense of blood, but he is my family, and his name is Brandon Dunn, and he saved me from myself. He saved me to be here for my children, and he saved me to be able to do the things that I want to do, to fight for my goals in my life, and I'm doing that now. I'm opening up the world that I've always been wanting to do, and I'm researching it, and I'm studying, and I'm becoming this person that I never ever thought I could be. I never thought I'd be strong enough. But he gave me that power. He gave me the strength by believing in me, by telling me that he needed me. And maybe it wasn't the words that he needed me, because I already had so much weight on my shoulders, but the fact that just on that specific day when I felt like I just couldn't take any more, he said, "I'm here, April, talk to me. What is going on?" And all I needed was someone to talk to. And he's not a doctor, and he's not a PhD of any kind. He's not a therapist. He's not a counselor. He's just somebody that saw that I needed help. I needed somebody to reach out to me and hold out their hand to me and tell me, fight. And I did. And then exercise, therapy, and exercise. My therapist told me, run, April. When you can't see anything clearly, run. Run until you can see again. And I have done that. And I literally run anytime that I'm down. And even when I got so sick, in my mind, I still ran. I would walk and walk and walk. And in my head, I cleared everything. And I made it so that my head was clear. My body was going to a place that nobody else could touch me. And I could feel safe and positive. And please, please reach out. Please reach out to any of us on the First Form team. There are so many of us that struggle with this daily, and we have found fitness and exercise. And sometimes it's in your body. Your body is not getting the nutrients that it needs, and we can help you with that. We're not doctors. I mean, some of us are, but some of us are even medical professionals that are in this team, and we can guide you or tell you where to go. But please reach out to us, even if it's just to talk. Carrie Hayes, she is one of the most inspirational people that I have found so far on my journey into the First Form family. And she has told me so much about holding on. And she has lived through a suicide attempt of a family member, or a suicide of a family member. And her and I talked about it one day, and we said we never did quite understand. But for me, knowing that I have attempted it, I have given up, and I've got two beautiful children, and I've got two amazing people in my life. I've got not even two, I've got so many amazing people in my life. It doesn't matter who's around you. For us, sometimes depression, it makes everything dark, and you could have the most beautiful little girl like I have right here. And I'm going to make her look at you for a minute. I'm going to make her look at you for just a minute. And here she is. And she is the highlight of so many. She's sleeping, so she's probably over here cussing me in her sleep. But she is so beautiful, and I laugh at her every day, and she is my reason to live. And I have another daughter that she's not here right now, and a dog, and a niece that I raise, and 15, 16 other nieces and nephews that I love, and family, brothers, sisters, cousins, everything. So what I'm telling you is, it doesn't matter how many people surround you, how many followers that you have that respect and love you. Sometimes depression and anxiety and those mental illnesses that we don't like to talk about are there. And what I want you to do is find something within the fitness world, find something within our group, within our family to talk to. And even if they've not experienced it, I guarantee you one of us have, and we can help you. We can help you with maybe some stretches and some mind relaxation that will help you. And we are not doctors. We cannot fix everything for you, but we sure can help and give you a listening ear and tell you that we are here for you, and that we love you, and that we want you to be happy and healthy. And the healthier you are, the happier you are. I promise you. And a lot of that also is taking on too much and not having the proper nutrition to keep going. Me, myself, I have not slept, and I know that I look like maybe I have, but I have not slept a night through in 2 nights after I've been dealing with this issue that I've been dealing with a close friend. And I lay there and I just watched him sleep, because all I wanted to do was hold him and tell him that everything is going to be okay, that he is amazing, and that he is the highlight of my day. I see his face, and again, he's not my boyfriend, he is not my husband, he is not my significant other, he's just my friend. And he is the person that when I see him, he just makes me happy. And I told him tonight that we just need to have a Netflix and cuddler night. And the Netflix and chill thing I always bring back up. But really all I want is for him to hold my hand for the rest of my life, and say to him once he's married, and say, welcome to his life, and welcome to our world, and take care of my best friend, because he is going to for sure take care of you. And I love him, and my family loves him, and my girls love him, and he is a part of my family, blood or not. And his family is quickly becoming a part of my family. And I'm going to leave it at that. Find something in this world of fitness, find something in this world of health that will bring you to a level where things just roll off your shoulders, and a run, a walk, a lift, music that you can punch a bag to, stomp a stick, do whatever you've got to do, shake your booty and dance it off in Zumba. Whatever you've got to do to keep that going, to keep your adrenaline, because I promise you, the more you are happy, the more healthy you are, the more you smile, your life will turn around. So trust me. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Again, my name is April Weidner-Stull. I have Facebook, and I have Instagram, and I have this YouTube channel, and I've got email, april.stull, 2 at yahoo.com. I've got you can find me anywhere, and just reach out to me. I promise you, I will never ever tell you I'm too busy, and I will get back with you in usually less than an hour. But if it does take me a little bit longer, know that I'm helping somebody else, and I'm gonna get to you. So don't give up on me, and don't give up on yourself. And that's my spiel for tonight, is be there, smile at somebody, because you never know what has got their head wrapped around that night. And I love y'all, and I cannot wait to get this journey started. And just like God says, he says he will not lead you to troubled waters that he will not bring you through. And please remember that. Even if you are not religious, please remember that nobody has to face this alone. Nobody does.